The fields of criminal psychology and behavioral analysis operate at the intersection of science and intuition, requiring experts to delve into the complexities of human behavior. Among the most intriguing and challenging behaviors to study are those associated with sociopathy and psychopathy. Profilers, highly skilled analysts of behavioral patterns, play a vital role in identifying and addressing these traits. Their expertise not only aids in criminal investigations, but also sheds light on how certain traits, if understood and managed, can be used for both beneficial and potentially contentious applications. However, the use of these insights raises ethical questions, particularly when profiling is employed to influence, guide, or even program individuals for specific purposes. This article explores the characteristics of sociopathy and psychopathy, the tools and methods used by profilers to identify these traits, and the implications of applying this knowledge in various contexts. Understanding sociopathy and psychopathy. Sociopathy and psychopathy are terms often used interchangeably, but they represent distinct behavioral patterns within the spectrum of antisocial personality disorder, ASPD. While both sociopaths and psychopaths share traits such as a lack of empathy, disregard for societal norms, and manipulative tendencies, they differ in how these traits manifest. Sociopathy. Sociopaths tend to be impulsive, emotionally volatile, and prone to erratic behavior. They may form attachments to certain individuals or groups, but often lack the ability to maintain long-term relationships. Sociopaths are more likely to act without planning, driven by their emotions. Psychopathy. Psychopaths, on the other hand, are more calculated and composed. They often possess superficial charm and a calm demeanor, making them adept at deceiving others. Psychopaths lack genuine emotional connections and exhibit a chilling absence of remorse, enabling them to manipulate others with precision. These behavioral traits are often identified using diagnostic tools such as the Hare Psychopathy Checklist Revised PCLR. This checklist evaluates individuals based on a range of factors, including pathological lying, grandiosity, impulsivity, and lack of empathy. Profiler evaluations often go beyond checklists, analyzing behavioral nuances, patterns of interaction, and contextual evidence. The role of profilers in addressing these behaviors. Profilers play a crucial role in identifying and addressing sociopathy and psychopathy. Their work often begins with careful observation and analysis of behavior, communication patterns, and environmental factors. Here are some of the key methods and approaches used by profilers. Behavioral analysis. Profilers analyze the behavioral patterns of individuals to identify traits indicative of sociopathy or don. Psychopathy. This involves examining factors such as response to stress, interaction with others, and decision-making under pressure. Behavioral analysis is particularly valuable in criminal investigations, where the offender's actions can provide insights into their psychological profile. Interview techniques. Forensic interview techniques are designed to elicit information while minimizing the potential for manipulation. Profilers are trained to recognize deception and identify inconsistencies in an individual's narrative. Crime scene analysis. In the context of criminal profiling, the analysis of crime scenes provides valuable clues about the offender's personality and motives. For example, a meticulously organized crime scene may indicate a psychopathic offender with a high degree of control, while a chaotic scene may suggest impulsivity, more commonly associated with, quote, sociopathy. Pattern recognition. Profilers identify patterns in behavior that may signal underlying psychopathic or sociopathic traits. For instance, repeated instances of manipulation, lack of accountability, and exploitative behavior are red flags. Collaboration with multidisciplinary teams. Profilers often work alongside psychologists, law enforcement officers, and forensic scientists to build comprehensive profiles. This collaboration ensures that insights are informed by a range of perspectives and expertise. Using profiling to gain an advantage, the primary goal of profiling is to understand and address behavior in ways that promote safety and justice. However, profiling can also be used to gain strategic advantages in specific contexts. Criminal investigations. In forensic contexts, profiling helps law enforcement agencies predict the actions of offenders, identify potential targets, and develop strategies for apprehension. Profilers' ability to anticipate behavior can prevent further harm and bring offenders to justice. Corporate environments. In high-stakes corporate settings, understanding psychopathic traits can provide insights into leadership dynamics. Psychopaths' ability to remain calm under pressure and make unemotional decisions may be seen as advantageous in competitive environments. However, unchecked exploitation of these traits can lead to toxic workplace cultures and unethical behavior. Military applications. In military contexts, individuals with sociopathic or psychopathic traits may be perceived as well-suited for roles that require emotional detachment, such as combat decision-making or intelligence operations. Ethical considerations must be carefully weighed to ensure that such assessments prioritize the individual's well-being and the mission's integrity. Ethical implications and risks. The application of profiling insights raises significant ethical questions, particularly when profiling is used to influence or program individuals for specific purposes. While the concept of programming individuals may evoke dystopian visions of control and manipulation, real-world applications are more subtle, but no less contentious. Manipulation versus autonomy. Using profiling insights to influence behavior risks undermining individual autonomy. Manipulating individuals based on their psychological traits, even for seemingly beneficial purposes, can have unintended consequences. Stigmatization. Labeling individuals as sociopaths or psychopaths can perpetuate stigma, reinforcing negative stereotypes and marginalizing those with ASPD or related conditions. Ethical profiling emphasizes understanding and addressing behavior without dehumanizing individuals. Exploitation. Exploiting psychopathic traits for strategic purposes, such as in corporate or military settings, can lead to ethical dilemmas. Balancing the potential benefits with the risks of harm and exploitation requires careful consideration. Slippery slope. The use of profiling to intentionally guide or program individuals for specific roles raises concerns about a slippery slope toward broader societal manipulation. Ensuring that profiling practices remain transparent and accountable is essential. The future of profiling. Balancing insight and ethics as profiling techniques continue to evolve, it is essential to balance the pursuit of insight with a commitment to ethical principles. Responsible profiling focuses on understanding behavior in ways that promote safety, justice, and well-being. Here are some key principles for ethical profiling. Transparency. Profiling practices should be transparent and subject to oversight to prevent misuse and ensure accountability. Education. Educating the public about sociopathy and psychopathy can reduce stigma and promote understanding. Awareness campaigns can help distinguish between media portrayals and clinical realities. Collaboration. Multidisciplinary collaboration ensures that profiling practices are informed by diverse perspectives and expertise. Integrating insights from psychology, sociology, and ethics can enhance the quality of profiling. Continuous improvement. Profiling techniques should be continually refined based on advances in research and feedback from practitioners. Ongoing evaluation ensures that profiling remains effective and aligned with ethical standards.